rolling into the starting zone. Let's try this again. Green flag in the air. We are underway. Howard going to lead us at a 2. Danny Smith sitting in second. Good run for that 28F of Davey Franek up on the high side, rolling at a 2. Down the back chute, Davey and Smith, door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel. Davey Franek into second. Danny Smith third, Mark Smith fourth. Matt Covington rounding out the top 5 early on in this one. Mark Smith with a good run on the 4 of Danny Smith. He's going to slide by him, working down the back straightaway. Can he make it official at the line? Yes, he will. Mark Smith into third. He is comfortably leading them early on in this one. Franek sitting 1.316 seconds behind Howard. Your top 2 right now, 2 guys that have won the last 2 sprint car races here at Southern. Howard now has Shelby Kelly in front of him, going to look to put the 51 machine a lap down. Up on the high side, he will have no problem. He will go 2 for 1 right there, putting Willingham and Kelly a lap down. Dale Howard cruising around right now. As you see on your screen, Davey Franek shrinks that lead down to a 1.057 second lead. Can we see Davey Franek find some magic there in that 28F machine? Going on, Dale Howard coming out of 4. We are back underway. Howard going to once again lead us out of 2. Davey Franek going to drive around Mark Smith, hold on to that second position. Can he make it official at the line? Mark Smith going to dive underneath him. Got a good run, not good enough. Davey Franek still your second place driver. Matt Covington working on that 43. Mark Smith going to try to reel him in. Smith better exiting turn 2, rolling down the back chute. Mark Smith with a big time upper hand over the 95 of Matt Covington. Dale Howard opening up that lead early to a .951 second advantage over Davey Franek. Howard going to try to put Gray lap down once again. Gray going to slide up the track in front of him. That might open the door up for Davey Franek. Howard now going to throw a little slider on him there through 1 and 2. Gray not giving up here. And that has really struck that lead. Davey Franek right there. We have got a battle for the race lead here. Howard and Franek going to finally get by Terry Gray. Howard once again pulling away from Franek now, and the yellow flag out on the speedway. Him coming out of 4. We are back underway. Howard going to lead us out of 2. Franek second with Mark Smith third. Smith going to dive it into 3 and 4. Franek going to slide up the track, open the door. Davey Franek still your second place driver over Mark Smith. Franek ripping the high line, pulling away from Mark Smith, coming out of 2. Lap starting to wind down in this one. It has been all Dale Howard all the way so far. Davey Franek sitting back in second, trying to make something work. Franek bobbles through 3 and 4. That's going to open it up more for Dale Howard. Open up that lead. Yeah, .876. About 0.04 of a second. Dale Howard extended that lead over Franek there. Howard still leading us down the back chute into 3 and 4. Terry Gray in his crosshairs. Here comes Franek. Franek's got a good run in that 28F machine. 3 laps remain. Does Franek have enough? Rolling down the back chute into 3 and 4. Howard still holding him off. Bobbles a little bit. 2 laps remain. Who's it going to be? Franek moves up the track in 1 and 2. Terry Gray may be a factor here in this one. Rolling through 3 and 4. White flag in the air. Final time around for Dale Howard. Who's it going to be? Rolling into 1 and 2. Howard still leading us. Through 3, down the back chute into 3 and 4 for the final time. Contact between Howard and Gray. Does Franek have enough coming out of 4? He will not. Dale Howard gets it done. Davey Franek second. You go 2 in a row this week, well, last weekend and now this weekend. Man, this 47's dialed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We got to thank all our sponsors that help us get up and down the road. Quality Roof Seamers, XC Gear, Boars Night Out, High Performance Lubricants. A lot of good people help us to get up and down the road. And, yeah, we're going to try to keep this thing dialed in. You know, I told you last week we were just going to go home and wash it and bring it back, and that's what we did.
Yeah, it's definitely going good. You know, you had a lot of trouble, not trouble, but you had contention from Davey there late in the race. You know, did you know he was there, and what'd you do to keep your calm?
Yeah, I knew he was there when I got into lap cars. I was struggling to get by him because the track's kind of narrow tonight, and every time, and they were kind of running right in the middle. You know, if I'd go high, they'd move up a little bit, and I'd have to get on the brake. And it's really hard to get by them on the bottom when you're the same speed or not a lot faster than they are. Like when you go up there and you slow down behind them, it's easy to pass them when you just run right up on them. But when you slow down to their speed, it makes it a little harder. But anyway, we managed it. Those cautions that came out tonight actually helped me. So it put me back in clean, open track, and I think it was going to be a tough run for Danny to get me an open track, but lap traffic was really the only shot he had. But he's a tough contender here, and I really appreciate him running me clean.
After these last 2 weekends, where's the confidence level at for your team for the remainder of the season?
Well, so we're running for the USCS National Championship this year. First time we've ever ran for it. We normally just run around home, which is up around North Mississippi. So far this year, we've got a fourth, a fifth, and 2 wins. So we've stayed in the top 5 all year. So we're going into the next weekend with a lot of confidence, that's for sure. And we're actually going to one of my favorite tracks up at Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So I can't wait to go up there.
Anyone else you want to thank on this 47 machine?
I've got a whole crew of people that came down here with me. Chris and Jan and Dylan and Taylor and Julie and Haley, they all come down here to support us and help us get this thing up front. It takes everybody to get it up front.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to back, your feature winner, Dale Howard.